tight. Thus, there is a lot of opportunity which is going to come and which will remain ever an area of a food processing. Presently, when you are a student, next slide please. When you are a student, the first and foremost, the thing which you require is a time management. It is not important in IPL which team win. Whether Dhoni is successful or Virat Kohli is unsuccessful or what happened, it is not important. They are the information. Let us not put energy on it. Keep the information, that's the end of it. It is not important what happened to Armenia and Azerbaijan. It is more important to concentrate on your studies, and if you find time, go to any food processing industry in your catchment area, go to any agriculture farmer, see what are the problems he face, and do with your Google, do with your search, do with your book knowledge, can you help him? When you go and suggest, he says these are not possible because of this reason. That will give you learning. Where is a lack? Where is a gap? What to do? What is actual need to work on it? Then one has to choose. Let us not blindly follow. My friend has gone to this line, let me also go. Use SWOT analysis. Strength, weakness, and opportunity, and which team win. Once you do your SWOT analysis, whether Dhoni is successful, once you know, you understand what is better for
some technical issue. Please stay online. Talk will again start.
Yes, please. Hello? Is it audible?
Well,
Is it audible? Yes, sir. The first and foremost part, a person can do masters. In a masters, there are varieties of fields. In the teaching and research, people get confused whether I should go for technology or I should go for engineering. Whether I should do masters in a diploma, management, quality or in nutrition. Friend, first you find your interest yourself. If you are not able to find yourself, discuss with your teacher, discuss with your other colleagues, have an introspection. What thing stimulate you? What things charge you? What things facilitate you? And once you understand, these are the things which gives you charge, which give you thrill, which gives you working. Let us choose any of them. There are lot of institutes within the state, not only in agriculture university, outside agriculture university, also management institutes are there. I am Ahmedabad, have an agriculture part. IRMA has it. IRMA has a different other campuses in other states. A.D. Patel Institute have a PG program. Baroda MS University runs certain programs, and various places are done. Look for your interest and do it. If you want to go, in IITs there are, IIT Kharagpur is the oldest one, IIT Bombay, IIT Delhi offers some of the programs, HBTI Kanpur have, CFTRI Mysore have, UDCT Mumbai have, LNIT Nagpur have. There are various places, various such programs are running. You can do in Gujarat, you can do outside it. Choose and do it. And another line which is coming up as entrepreneurship. NIPTEM is one of the institutes, and many other institutes are there where you can do. And if you plan to become an entrepreneur, get trained, get learning, and do that part of it. Let us say he plans to work in an industry. and the service sector. A sincerity is a must. Choose the which side, whether government or an industry. In industry, which line you would like to do? Visit few industries during your course time. Spend few days there. See the work culture. See your interest. Do you enjoy working with machine? Do you enjoy working with the technology? Do you enjoy working with the product? Do you enjoy helping the people? What are the parts? Or do you want to work under non-government organization to supply the food, to make availability to the rural people and another part of its development? Look in that aspect of it. Do you want to become an entrepreneur individually, or you want to become individual entrepreneur in a group? When you want to have a company, which way you want to start, one can do. The best way part, one has to do his and her own SWOT analysis. See his strengths, what are the things which thrill him, what are the things he or she enjoys, what are the weaknesses one have. No, this is the part which I don't have. Which the part I cannot do. What are the opportunities you find in environment, maybe from parents, maybe from neighbors, maybe from group, and what are the threat available? If he looks all these directions, probably success is yours. I wish once again greet to you for World Food Day and organizing seminar and giving me an opportunity. Next, thank you. I'm open for a question answer. If any questions are there, I'll be welcoming it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for interesting talk. Now, if anyone have any question, then please ask.
Very energetic and knowledgeful speech it was. Thank you, sir.
Hello.
All are, all are requested to please put your questions in the chat box. We shall discuss on the questions at the end of the technical session. Now,
Sure. I wish you good luck. Thank you very much for giving me opportunity to share my views. I'll hear Suraj Savalia's speech.
Okay, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Continue.
Suraj Savaliya sir.
now we have one famous industrialist personality with us, that is Mr. Suraj Savalia. It is really inspirational to know about him. Mr. Suraj Savalia, Chairman and Managing Director at India Private Limited and Green Fiber Food India Private Limited. His business journey began in the year 2014, manufacturing and exporting of dried fruits, pulp and vegetables, frozen fruit pulp and vegetables, pickles, chutneys, and pastas, cooking and serving.
Mr. Suraj Savalia is a well-qualified technocrat with a post-graduation degree, M.Tech for tomato and Chinese products in Gujarat. Keeping tune with the center theme, let's grow together. The products then have been acknowledged by many in India and abroad in countries like Europe, Canada, USA, Australia, New Zealand, GCC countries, etc. For his success in the business, company has already won various prestigious awards, achievements from state and central government, various universities and social organizations, International Achievers Award for qualifying to 27 2009. Gujarat Export Award for Outstanding Export Performance Award for year 2012 conferred by our Honorable Chief Minister Srimati Anandiben Patel in the year 2015. The Lifetime Award to FPA New Delhi All India Food Processor Association confirmed by Honorable Union Minister of Food Processing Industry, Government of India, Srimati Harshimrat Kaur Badal. Best MSME Award 2015 from Government of Gujarat, confirmed by Honorable Chief Minister Sri Vijayabhai Rupani Sir, Deputy CM Sri Nitinbhai Patel Sir, and Industries Minister Sri Rohitbhai Patel, Government of Gujarat at Mahatma Mandir, Gandhinagar on 19 August 2017. Gujarat Export Award from Government of Gujarat, confirmed by Honorable Chief Minister Deputy CM Sri Nitinbhai Patel Sir and Honorable Union MS and Girira Singh, Government of India at Mahatma Mandir, Gandhinagar on 19th January 2019. Still, the list is too long, so looking at the time limit, now I would like to invite Surat Savalia Sir to deliver his session. Please go on, sir. Sir, please unmute your mouth. Sir, please.
Yeah, good morning everybody.
Unmute your mic.
Yeah, good morning everybody, and I wish the very happy World Food Day today, and thankful to the Agriculture University for inviting me in the today's webinar. And basically, I'm also an agriculture graduate from the same university. Previously, it was the Gujarat Agricultural University. I just introduced my small history. I have completed my BTech Agriculture Engineering from the Gujarat Agriculture University, Junagadh campus in 1996, and I have completed my MTech in 1999. So most of the audience are my junior, and some of my professors are my gurujans. Thank you very much. So today I just focus on the recent I just study and the achievements we have achieved during our milestone and time span. Next slide, please. Yeah, the major challenges I have categorized in the two categories: the COVID-19 and the other challenges are the general category. And this has been explained by Dr. R.K. Jain sir. And due to the COVID, we have faced some challenges. The major challenge is the manpower shortage is there. There is a skill as unskilled both, and there is a de-link of the supply chain and logistics as well. And another challenge is the de-link for the associated industries. And then another challenge is the low capacity utilization in technology obsolescence and marketing. One more challenge is in terms of the marketing for the international market is the export procedures are the time consuming, and this is one more challenges. Then high fluctuation in the raw material quality as well as the market price. This is one more challenges. And our law and order point of view, we are the very old labor law, and specifically food industry is associated with the unorganized, small and organized sector, and most of them are the cottage and small scale industries. So and they have to link with the various compliance of the government. This is one more challenges. One more challenges in the COVID-19 is the poor farmer processor linkage, because the entire chain from the backward and forward linkage has been disturbed due to the COVID-19. So these are the major challenges we have faced during the COVID-19. Next slide, please. In addition, some more challenges are there. These are the wastages from the supply chain. As we know that the losses is, this is the presentation. The next slide, please. Yes. So this challenge is this is a presentation by consumer and producer versus the field to fork, farm to fork. So there is a huge wastages across the supply chain. The major losses in the field losses is pre-processing losses, transport losses, storage losses, processing and packaging losses, marketing losses, wastage by the consumers. And generally, this presentation shows that in the developing countries, most of the losses occurred in the primary stage at the producer level. However, at the consumer level, these losses are very low. And vice versa, the losses in the rich countries, the most of the losses occur at the fork, at the consumer level, but the farm level it is very less due to the modernized infrastructure, latest technology is there. This is the big challenge in developing countries like India. In addition, one more challenge is we have the huge losses. Next slide, please. We lost the grain about 8 to 10% and perishables 20 to 40%. This is the huge losses is there. It is estimated that 1 lakh crore Indian rupees is annual loss. And this loss is not considered as a quality. Quality losses is the additional loss is there. If we think over the state-wise losses, the West Bengal having the 13.65 billion Indian rupees losses is there. Gujarat having the 11.40 billion rupees, followed by the Bihar and UPs. These are the major losses occur in the agricultural commodity. And most of the probable cause are the poor infrastructure at the production catchment area as well as the poor handling and transport system. Most of these losses occurred at the harvesting point of view has been explained by the Dr. R.K. Jain sir. Next slide, please. This is some details has been given by the percentage of the losses in cereal 3.9 to 6%, pulses, oilseeds, fruits and vegetables. It is ranging from 5.8 to 20% losses is there. Then milk, fisheries, and poultry. Next slide, please. Yeah. Some more challenges we can process the durable up to the 98%, whereas the oilseeds about 85%, perishable fruits and vegetable only 4%. This is one more challenges is there, and processing losses is also additional 2 to 7%. And variety of the fruits and vegetable or other agricultural commodity which is not suitable for the international market. Then another lacking is the quality person which is not available in the final change or adjustment in the final finished product. This is one more challenge. No doubt nowadays the state government and central government has so many universities and food technology colleges are developed so that the technocrats are now available so that maybe these challenges can be overcome. Quality power and water supply is also another challenge is there because some of the part of the Gujarat there is a scarcity of the water, so that one more challenge is there. Next slide, please. This slide shows the processing level in the world. As we know that some of the smaller countries having the more processing level in the world. For example, in Malaysia, 80% is there. Philippines is 78%. They are the mostly agricultural product as well as the marine product they are processing and exporting. Whereas in India, it is less than 10%. And if this thing in the sectorial processing level, then the sectorial, the dairy having the 35%, meat 21%, poultry 6%, fruits and vegetable is only 2.5% to 4%, marine 23%. So this is one more challenge is there. Next slide, please. This is a very good slide. There is a leakages in the value chain. This is the bigger issue from the farmer to consumer. I think that cost built up is given for the 1 kg of the basket. If the farmer unit price is the 3.3 and the consumer have to pay 11.6, so that the difference is the 3.5 times higher price consumer have to pay. There are so many leakages and middlemen and budgetias are comes in the pictures. No doubt, Government of India has given the very good initiative and take the initiative to the change in the APMC Act as well as the farmer bills recently passed by the Government of India. The measure is the difference is shown in the fruits and vegetables because the farmer to consumer is the 3.5. That retail markup, you can see that the farm gate price consider the 100 as a unit, and then the fruits and vegetable it is 350. That means 3.5. It is too high, which is applicable as in the milk is the 160. So it is 1.6 times and fish 2.2 times. Although milk and fish are the more perishable and more difficult to handle, even though they have the very good processing level is there compared to the fruits and vegetables. So that the fruits and vegetable having the more opportunity in future. Next slide, please. Farm gate price is in India. This is the present scenario of the value chain. If the consumer, the comparison of the consumer and farmer is the 25% in India. For example, 100 rupees is the price of the finished product, fruits and vegetable, then farmer get only the 25 rupees. Whereas in the developed countries, it is 60 to 70 rupees. So that in India, there are so many leakages and budgetias and dalals and middlemen. 5 to 7 intermediaries are in farmer to consumer in India, whereas the 2 to 3 intermediaries in the farmer to consumer in USA. This is one major challenge is there. Next slide, please. This is also challenge, and our lacuna is there in the supply chain management from infrastructure, post-harvest technology, backward and forward linkages, logistic and supply chain management. And detail has been explained by the R.K. Jain sir regarding which are the lacuna in the infrastructure, which are the lacuna in the post-harvest technology, forward and backward linkages, and so on. Next slide, please. This is the one more challenges because most of our food processing industry profile is the major is the unorganized sector. So there is a major difficulties for the small and cottage industry. They cannot fulfill the international standards. They cannot hire the modernized technology. They cannot hire the skilled staffs. This is one more challenges is that. Unorganized is the 42% and small scale industry is 33% and organized is only 25%. Because nowadays the processed fruits and vegetables market is going to increase and international market is there. But in the European and Western countries, they are demanding their own quality standards, so that this unorganized industry has so many difficult to fulfill their requirement and compliances like the US FDA, BRC, European Union standards, then Far East standards. So this is one more challenge is there. Next slide, please. Now we switch over from the challenges to opportunity. Next slide, please. Next slide, please. Next slide. That has been explained by the R.K. Jain sir. Next slide, please. Yes. This opportunity in the food processing India, that is growth, opportunity and interest. Our food industry is the growing sector. The annual growth rate of the food processing industry is the 7.8% and export growth rate is the 50%. Fixed capital in the registered food processing industry is 1,91,000 crores. and one of the major employment intensive segment, and generate the employment more than 60 lakhs people in India. So that it's a growing sector. Opportunity in investment, largest diversified production base, our opportunity is there. Our processing is still less than 10%. Huge opportunity across the entire value chain, so that there is a huge opportunity in terms of the investment. The market is going to increase. The retail sector estimated as the 1,000 billion US dollar in 2020, and growing at the rate of 7.5% at the CAGR, compound aggregated growth rate. And e-commerce and e-marketing is going to be increased and reaches to the 120 billion in 2020. So there is a huge opportunity in terms of the growth, opportunity, and interest. Next slide, please. Then another opportunity in terms of the previous one, please. Okay, yeah. One more opportunity in terms of the advantage, we have to offer the largest diversified production base. We are the leading in the milk, fruits and vegetables, cereals, grain, fish productions, eggs, meats. These are our strength. So that we have the large diversified production base. In addition, government has the proactive policy support, FDI reforms, regulatory regimes harmonized with the international standards. Recently, government has introduced One Nation, One Tax (GST), which is very much useful and user-friendly for the industry as well as the consumer, because there are so many taxes, procedures, and legal compliances was there in previous years, so that any entrepreneur or industry has to fulfill these various government's legal compliances. Now, the One Nation, One Tax, the overall taxation burden has been decreased for the food processing industries. Then government also give the very good initiative taken by the government of India and state government for the ease of doing business and single window clearance. In addition, the infrastructure support is there with the mega food park, integrated cold chain projects, zero tolerance towards the food processing wastages, and fiscal incentive is also there. For example, income tax deduction for the initial 5 years, and then succeeding 5 years, there is another 50% in the income tax deduction for the food processing industries. Tax exemption and custom duty reduction as the GST rebate procedure is also there. These are the fiscal incentives are given by the government. In addition, opportunity in terms of the geographical advantage. We have the 52% cultivable land compared to 11% world average. So that as compared to world over, we have the most of the cultivable land is the 52% compared to 11% worldwide. Almost 50 major climates available in India, and so that most of the fruits, vegetables, and agricultural commodity is naturally grown. 46 out of 60 types of the soil types exist in the India. So this is one another geographical advantage in India. The next slide, please. I'm discussing for the next slide. Next slide, please. Yeah. 20 agri-climatic regions are there. Sunshine hours are the highest length of the sunshine day, ideally suited for the round-the-year cultivation. We are the largest livestock population. We have the largest producer of the milk. We are the largest producer of the cereals, second largest producer of the fruits and vegetables. Among the top 5 producer worldwide, we are the leader in the rice, wheat, groundnut, tea, coffee, tobacco, spices, sugar, and oilseeds. So that there is significant opportunity, and India become the global housing hub. Next one. These are some technical data which I have already explained. Next one. We have the large diversified production. This is the production, India's production, food grain, oilseeds, pulses, fruits and vegetables. Next, please. Yeah. Some of the salient features which become the opportunity for the food processing sector the second largest population of the world, means the large consumer base. So there is a huge opportunity and consumer, because the population becomes the strength for the India. Moreover, our Indians are the spread all over the world, so and they are liking the Indian foods. I just share my one experience. Every year I'm traveling in the European countries, the American countries. I realize that the Indian foods are become the popular in the Western countries. They people are the preferring the Indian foods, and they say that the great Indian foods. Similarly, like the great British people are said that the great Britishers. Similarly, we can say that the Indian food is the greater than other countries. Only one-third product is sold as a quality produce. This is one more opportunities. About 2.5% produce goes for the processing and provide the total value addition of the 7%. Food processing industry is the fifth in its rank and constitutes the 19% of the industrial labor. Food processing industry gives the 14% output with the 5.5% of the total investment. This is one another opportunity compared to the other industry. Next slide, please. Next slide, please. Some of our strengths are there in Gujarat. We are the pride of the Gujarat. We are the next slide, please. We are the biggest producer and highest productivity in the cumin. Finally, we have the 90% productivity in the country. Isabgol, high medicinal value and monopoly in the processing. Date, monopoly in the state. We have the very good quality of the date available in Gujarat. Gir Kesar mango is the very famous variety of the mango, and we have got the geographical identification number, GI number 185. Valsadi Chiku in the South Gujarat is the high demand in the India as a fresh form. Next slide, please. This is the horticulture position in India, Gujarat horticulture position. Next slide, please. This is the fruits and vegetable rank as well as the percentage in India. In area wise, in fruits we are the 9th rank, but the percentage in India, our contribution is 4.3% area wise. But the production is, we are the 4th rank, even though area is the 9th, and the percentage of the production is the 9.7% in case of the fruits. Similarly, in the vegetables, our rank in the area wise 11th, however, the production is the 5th rank. So that the Gujarat is the role model for the country. We are the leader in the country. And since last so many years, the production of the horticulture product is going to be increased in the Gujarat. In 2001, the horticulture area was the 6.92 lakh hectares, and the production is 62.01 lakh metric ton, which is increased in 2019 up to the 16.32. That means almost 3 times the horticulture area is going to be increased, and production is also going to increase 252.05 lakh metric ton. Next slide, please. This is the fruits and vegetable leader in the global overview. This is the strength of the India. India is the largest and producer of the milk and second largest in the fruits and vegetables. Major vegetables are available in India: the potato, tomato, onion, cauliflower, cabbage, and major fruits are the mango, banana, apple, orange, sapota, and pomegranate. India produces the 60% of the world production. It's a mango. We are the biggest strength in the world, and 12% of the banana production, and contribute only the 8% of the world trade. So that there is a huge opportunity and chances are there. I just share my experience since last so many years. Most of the fruits and vegetable processing industries are not getting the fruits for the processing, because there is a domestic demand is also going to increase for the fruits, fresh fruits, so that the huge opportunity in domestic as well as the international market. Gujarat produced the 4% of India's mango production. and contributes to 21% of India's exports. So this is one more opportunity, as well as the Gujarat is the role model for the country. India produced 12.5% of the world vegetable production, so that there is a huge opportunity for the processing as well. Gujarat produced the 6% of India's vegetable production and contributes the 8.6%. So that similarly in vegetable, also the Gujarat is the leader in the country. In addition, government has declared so many agro export zones in the state. For example, in Gujarat, the central Gujarat and southern Gujarat declared the mango and vegetable agro export zone. Similarly, potato and tomato declared in the northern Gujarat, and value-added onion, sesame and seeds in the Saurashtra. Next slide, please. This is the very good slides. These slides represent the all India rank in terms of the production versus all India rank in the productivity. This is our strength in terms of the production as the productivity. I just clarify that the productivity is the output, production per unit area. So that our highest productivity in the fennel and cumin with the highest production as well. And followed by the groundnut, castor, sapota, cotton, onion, banana, we have the highest productivity and production as well. So that in case of the tomato, we have the highest production, but productivity is less. Similarly, in okra, we have the highest productivity, but the production is less. Next slide, please. These are the processing sectors in the fruits and vegetable food processing, which include the grain processing, consumer food products, meat processing, fish processing, edible oil and fat processing, sugar and khansaris, milk processing, fruits and vegetable processing. If we consider as a fruits and vegetable processing, then it is additionally categorized by the various processed fruits and vegetables. Next slide, please. Processed fruits and vegetables is categorized by the major is the fruit juice and pulp is a 27%, followed by the RTS beverages, canned vegetables, tomato products, squash, jams, jellies, pickles, like this. Next slide, please. This is the processing technology from farm to fork. Next slide, please. Yeah, from farm level, there is a post-harvest operations at the farm level as well as the market yard. Secondary processing at the catchment area for the milling, grading, sorting, and primary processing. Is primary processing as explained by the Dr. R.K. Jain sir. And the third is the high processing level at the factory level at the modernized unit for the product processing and as the value addition. And finally goes to the plant. Next slide, please. This is the current scenario of the fruits and vegetable processing industry in India. Value-added fruits in India is only 2% by the volume and 10% by the value. So there is a huge opportunity in the food processing industries. Only the less than 4% of the total fruit produce is processed. So again, there is a huge opportunities there. 4,000 fruit processing units are present in India with an aggregated output nearly 12 million tons. Among the processed fruits, 20% is export and rest of the goes to the different institutional and domestic consumption. So there is a huge scope in the international market as well. In addition, there is a 13% is the large scale unit, only the 13%, and rest of the balance is the home and cottage industries, medium and small industries. Out of which the 75% is the home and cottage industry is there. And nowadays government gives the various incentives and proactive support by the government of India and state government, so that there is a huge opportunity in the convert from the home and cottage to the small and medium enterprise. In addition, the 5,000 processing units, the processing capacity is less than 4% of the production. So there is a huge opportunity there. This is the present status of the food processing in India. Next slide, please. Why the additional opportunity is there? because nowadays the trend has been changed. Worldwide, the food consumption pattern is changing rapidly. As per my experience, whatever the eating habits or whatever the system is, advanced countries is there that can be followed by the India after 2 to 3 years. So that there is a consumption pattern and eating habit is going to change in India as well. India is following with the continue to follow this change. People are become the more health conscious. People are become the more financially strong, so that earning power is increased, the purchase power is increased, so that the people prefer the more fruits and vegetables, more pulses and fiber, more milk and meats, less cereals. Nowadays, due to the socio-economic level of the population, I mean, the today's youngsters, they prefer the food counting the calories. First, they see the nutrition fact, or nutrition value on the label. Then, after they consume the foods, they prefer the rich nutrition. They prefer the attractive packaging, competitive in cost. So these are the opportunities there. Next slide, please. Opportunity in terms of increase the domestic demand of the processed foods because of the emerging nuclear families. The families become the smaller and smaller, so that the future of this industry is very bright. Constrained in time, nobody has the time, so that people are preferring the ready to eat and ready to cook foods. Emerging of the convenience food, people are preferring the convenience food. Spirit of the freedom, people are spirit of the freedom is there. Changing lifestyle is also one of the major opportunity, because the adopting the exotic culture. Value of time, nobody has the time. Enterprising nature, nowadays people are the newcomers are the preferring the new startup and new concept of the business, so that there are new opportunities there. Next slide, please. Then emerging technology in food preservation is also there. The latest technology in the food processing is the food irradiation, emulsifications, active packaging, ultrasound methods, ohmic heating of food, hydrostatic pressure treatment of food, oscillating magnetic fields. Previously, it was the belief system is there. People are not preferring the processed foods, because our belief system is that the processed food having the preservative, they are not beneficial to the health. There is a synthetic colors and preservatives are there. Nowadays, the latest trend of the technology and emerging technology comes in the picture, so that the most of the processed foods are the better than the fresh fruits, as Jain sir explained in terms of the biological as well as the chemical point of view. Next slide, please. In addition, the government having the various assistance by the Ministry of Food and Industries, National Mission for Agriculture Processing, National Horticulture Mission, National Horticulture Board, APIDA, Agriculture Product Export Development Authority, MPEDA, Marine Product Export Development Authority, NABARD, National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development, SFSC, Small Farmers Agribusiness Consortium, MEIS, Merchant Export Incentive Scheme. This scheme is specifically for the export benefits. Once the agricultural product is going to export, and the government gives the special focus and give the promote to export of the agricultural product, they give the incentive in terms of the MEIS scheme. They also give the duty drawback. State government has in the some of the schemes are the interest subsidy in the capital investment. They give the capital investment subsidy as well. Quality certification, market development assistance for the participation in international exhibitions. The state government is also give the electric duty exemption for the initial 5 years for the new industry. In addition, the exemption in the GST, once the input credit are to be received by the industry if they are buy any technology or any machines or equipments. Next slide, please. These are the latest government incentive. Nowadays, the government of India has given the very user-friendly schemes. The objective of the government is to supplement the agriculture and modernize the food processing to decrease the agricultural waste. And they have introduced that Pradhan Mantri Kisan Sampada Yojana. This Yojana is for the single window clearance, is the umbrella schemes incorporating ongoing various schemes. Under the Pradhan Mantri Kisan Sampada Yojana, the following schemes are to be implemented: that mega food parks, integrated cold chain, value addition and preservation infrastructure, creation and expansion of the food processing, preservation capacities, infrastructure for the agro-processing clusters, scheme for creation and backward and forward linkages, food safety and quality assurance infrastructure, and human resource and institution. Next slide, please. This is the latest 10 implemented by the government of India. Is we explained that the people have become the more health conscious, so that the FSSI, Food Safety and Standard Authority of India, they have applied for the labels, color labels, so that as a layman easily see the label and they can easily guess that this product is suitable for him or not. For example, if the dot is the light green dot is that eat plenty, if the green dot is there, eat often, if the orange dot is there, eat moderation, and light red is there, then eat less often, and dark red, eat strongly. It should not eat frequently. So these are the labels law is implemented by the FSSI. Next slide, please. This is the opportunity in the traditional and innovative packaging or innovative packaging of the fruits and vegetables. In the left side, there is a traditional way of the packaging, and the right side is the innovative mango packaging methods. Previously, it was just kept in the basket or any toplas with the wrapping of the newspaper, and newspaper directly come in the contact with the mango, so that non-edible ink is present in the newspaper, which is the carcinogenic compound and very dangerous to the eating. So this is the traditional innovative method of the packaging. Next slide, please. This is organized food retail chain from farm to retail outlet. Next slide, please. This is the very good slide, way forward, and whatever the opportunity and the government as well as the university has to way forward to enhance the food processing industry in the country. Strengthening the farmers' training, especially on GAP, good agriculture practice, so that you have the good quality produce along with the better post-harvest system. Hence, on the training of rural youth and interested farmers for setting up the value addition center by existing academic and research institutes. Creates the additional facilities and institutions for entrepreneurship development and food processing. We have already explained that the government of Gujarat and the government of India has started so many universities and institutions for the technocrat development. Government to help the promote the state of the farmers cooperative for the agriculture processing in line with the milk cooperative and dairy industries. And technical support are given by the NDDB and GCMMF, IRMA, state agriculture universities like this. All the nodal agencies of the various states and proactive work to help the farmer to increase the income through the food processing, they increase the overall rural prosperity in the India. And I think the Gujarat is the role model for the country. Next slide, please. So this is my presentation for the challenges and opportunity. If the time permits, I just show my complete details. Can you give the one more presentation? Time is there.
thankful to listen you at this platform, sir. Thank you so much. Now it is time to consider technical questions from the audience here. Please put your questions in the chat box, if any.
So there is one question from the audience. Divyanshi asks that some people says that you don't have to consume packed foods during weight loss because it contains preservative or additives. The question is, these additives. Suraj sir,
Yeah. Can you explain one? Please repeat the question, please.
is there any calories in consuming preservatives or additives?
No, previously that I have already explained that. Previously there is a law and order was not that much stringent. Nowadays the FSSI as well as the GMP as well as the US FDA regularized the entire processing level so that they have fixed the level of the preservation and level of the artificial additives so that the all the processed fruits and vegetables are safer and more nutritive than the fresh fruits. So as far as the calorie is concerned, so nowadays the FSSI has already implemented the nutrition fact or nutrition information on the label, so that it is already mentioned on the label that how much calorie are to be consumed per 100 grams. And latest FSSI norms is also going to implemented that the clear label. There is a dot are to be mentioned on the label so that the consumer can easily guess that this product is suitable for him or not.
Thank you, sir. I hope the questioner has got the answer. Is there anyone who still wish to ask anything to our experts? Suraj sir and Dr. Jain sir are available here. You can put your question in text box, and if you want to share anything, you can directly unmute yourself and ask. I think, sir, the session is, I mean, there is no question from the audience. No more questions are there.
Now I would like to invite Engineer B.L. Jani, sir, to give word of thanks to our participants.
For going to the lot of things session, I am going to present a video. We are going to share the screen. Please have patience. It will take 2-4 minutes. Thank you for your patience. This is the video showing how our industrialist expert has begun his career as an entrepreneurship and now he is the second largest manufacturer and exporter. As we continue this video, still there is an opportunity to put your question in the chat box. Thank you, everyone. Yes, there is a question that what are the opportunities in government sector? Let me answer you, my friend. You do not need to find an opportunity in government if you are a food technology graduate. And this video clearly indicates that you have that opportunity to give the jobs rather than to, to have your job in any company. Thank you, Suraj sir. There are a few questions again. The first one is, can you give value addition opportunity and export opportunity in banana and papaya fruits?
Yeah, banana, there is a huge scope is there because nowadays the banana chips is the very popular in India, and most of the leading companies in India, that is the Lays as well as the Balaji wafers are there. They are making the outsourcing of the banana wafers because they don't have the capacity to manufacture the banana chips. So as per my knowledge, so many colleagues are associated with the banana chips manufacturing. They have the small scale industries and they are manufacturing the banana chips and supply to the Lays as well as the Balaji peoples. So banana chips is a very good opportunity and huge market is there. And second big advantage in the banana is there is no that much competition and the demand is very high, so that they don't need that much efforts on the marketing because the Balaji peoples are already in the market and they are buying the banana chips from the outsourcing and the small entrepreneurs. As far as the papaya product are concerned, there are two options are that papaya generally used for the putti manufacturing as well as the papain, that is the papain is useful for the pharmaceutical industries. So papaya, tutti manufacturers having the great demand of the papaya because it's a seasonal surplus or seasonal available papaya to be stored in the brand solution or put in the small pieces after side reduction of the papaya. So papaya as well as the banana has the huge opportunity. And if some of the students or some of the newcomers having the new startup, then they can easily start with a small investment because they don't have that much efforts are to be needed for the marketing point of view. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I hope Mr. Vijay Verma got the answer. Sir, is there any insight? It is the question for you. Is there any insight of yours on government schemes for new startup opportunities? Can you please highlight anything specific?
Yeah, I have already explained that the government, the state government and central government has the various schemes are there. And since last 1 year, the government of India has make the synchronize all the schemes and the one single umbrella, that is the Pradhan Mantri Kisan Sampada Yojana. You can see the Ministry of Food Processing Industries website and there is a scheme is there, that is the Pradhan Mantri Kisan Sampada Yojana. So you can find whatever the schemes are available. As far as the state government is concerned, state government is also give the interest subsidy on the capital investment. Once you are getting the loan from the bank, so that the state government gives the 6% interest subsidy for the capital investment. In addition, once the any startup is going to participate in international exhibition, so government also give the assistance in the participating in international exhibition. So that these are the schemes are available for the state and central government.
Thank you, sir. Is there anyone who has any question to ask? Our one expert, academia expert, Dr. Jain, or the previous session we had discussion on minimal processing and other aspects. Do you have any question to Jain, sir? Welcome, Jain, sir, again.
Yeah, I am available.
Yes, sir. Sir, how minimal processing industry has been affected by this COVID situation?
See, when its produce comes through a multi-handling, the chances of COVID attack is more. Where at the production site itself, if we can do the minimal processing and properly pack in a system, then directly it opens to consumer by washing the outer package. Like when we purchase a milk pouch, you can wash it, clean it and use it. Thus, the minimal processed product are almost 0% affected with the COVID.
Yes, Jain sir, I can add one more thing because this year the COVID situation comes during our mango season. so that in the month of the February and March, we have planned that we can achieve our production capacity of the 25 to 30%. After that, we have arranged the labor from the locally, and we have get the permission from the deputy collector and collector from the rural area, local areas, and we have got the permission from the collector, so that we have started our mango processing in the month of the May. And initially we have target for the 25%. Then after we have increased our capacity 50%, then 60%, then 80%. And believe us, this year we have achieved the 90% of our production capacity. So that, due to this COVID situation, so many industries has not even started the industry and not getting the season benefit. So that the international market is the huge demand is there. So almost whatever the production we have produced, that almost all the production has been booked. So that this year the COVID situation is the opportunity for us instead of the challenges.
Now, definitely, Suraj is a very aggressive farmer or producer, and he has taken care. So all the food processors, if they could have taken the harness the situation, they could have earned lot in that part.
And second thing, I can put one more things in the COVID situation. The government of India has given the very user-friendly export procedure. What happened due to the COVID situation, so many government offices are closed and the staff is not available. But in export or international market, government has made the very lean procedure. So many applications and so many certificates and so many clearance are to be done by the online. So COVID situation is more beneficial. I mean, it becomes the opportunity for the export business. This is one more advantage.
Yeah. And Amul has also come out with many new products.
Yeah.
With the immunity boosters.
Yes.
Any other question, please? Sir, one question is there. Any of you can answer, sir. Is there any possibility to substitute plastic wrapper to pack food products? Substitution of plastic wrapper?
There is always substitute of plastic wrapper. We have a coating, different type, on a fresh fruits and vegetable. In a pouches also, there is a multi-layer pouches are available for processed food. If you are looking only plastic for milk and other sachets, milk, oil sachets, those plastic, they are recyclable. So they are not creating in that part of it. However, availability of such sachets is less and requirement is more. So there is a lot of scope to work on it.
Thank you, sir. I think Janik got the answer. If it is, I mean, there is no any question, we can move ahead to Thanksgiving session, valedictory session of this technical webinar. Is there anyone who has a question? I think the question session is over, sir. Now I wish to convey the vote of thanks, and for that, first of all, I can say, sir, there are two fantastic sessions we ever heard, and we really appreciate that, sir, from our side and from audience side. I hope the audience too gained a lot of listening our esteemed speakers and gained the knowledgeful insights over post-COVID situations and opportunities. Dr. R.K. Jain sir and Suraj Bhai Savalia sir, I'm thankful to you. Now it is time towards the end of the event, and I, Bhavesh Jani, professor in the department, would like to convey a vote of thanks on behalf of our organizing committee in this national webinar on recent opportunities, breakthrough and challenges in food processing industries, organized in the memory of celebration of World Food Day 2020. First of all, I would like to convey my thanks to Dr. R.K. Patel sir, our Honorable Vice Chancellor and Chief Patron of today's event, for allowing us to organize this event and always show their keen support as and when we need. Next, our Dean Sir, Dr. B.T. Patel Sir, we are really much thankful to you for being with us all the time and guiding us throughout the event. I would like to convey my hearty thanks to our esteemed speakers, Dr. R.K. Jain Sir, former Principal and Dean of ADIT Anand, as well as Engineer Suraj Bhai Savalia, the Chairman and Managing Director of Petson Group of Companies, Navsari, for their valuable insights to guide us for the challenges and opportunities in food processing sectors. I am glad personally to listen you both every time since long time, as we are in longer connections. Jain sir and Suraj sir. I never miss this opportunity to thank my colleague and assistant professor, Mr. Nirav Joshi, for initiating and supporting all the aspects for this event. Engineer Vishal Mewala, Engineer Jay Patel, and Engineer Mihil Thakur, my colleague fellows and the best teammates who took painstaking efforts to arrange everything since we decided to organize the celebration of this World Food Day occasion for today. I am thankful to head of departments and all the faculty members from SBAU and other universities, the student attendees from all over across the India, and other participants from various institutions for kind presence and patience during this event. Last but not least, I am on behalf of organizing team thankful to faculty, colleagues, other staffs and assistants of my college for directly or indirectly contributing to make this event a grand success. At last, we apologize for any inconveniences during the sessions and please fill up the feedback form shared in the chat box. It will be open for 24 hours from now. Thank you everyone. Stay safe. And for students, soon there will be announcement for the quiz competition to you. Have a good time ahead. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Jain sir and Suraj sir again,
Thank you, sir.
and
Thank you very
everyone
much.
here.
Jain sir, thank you.
Have a nice time.
Jain sir. Thank you very much.
I'm looking for this. Yes, I will. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much.